Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and this channel is all about the narcissistic personality disorder to give you more understanding of those people you might have been or are dealing with within your life, how to handle those people if you cannot go no contact, and how to recover from narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information on the channel helpful, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want notifications of when videos are released. I usually publish them on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday. So if you just want to check in when you're in the right frame of mind to listen to these kinds of things, and also after you have listened to some of these videos, make sure you've got something to do for you, something that picks you back up, something that keeps you in the right frame of mind. Many people can listen and carry on with the day, but it's about your recovery and finding you again and your life again and your happiness again. This video is about the malignant narcissist. So what is a malignant narcissist? The meaning of malignant, according to the dictionaries, is evil in nature or effect, tending to produce death or deterioration, passionately and relentlessly aggressive, which sums up a malignant narcissist very well. As far as I'm aware, the malignant narcissist isn't an official diagnosis. The term was coined by psychologist Erich Fromm, who was a German Jew and fled the Nazi regime and settled in the USA, and he describes the malignant as the most severe, pathological, and the root of most vicious destructiveness and inhumanity. The term malignant narcissist so far does not appear in any medical diagnostic manuals. There is only one form of diagnosis, one form of official diagnosis, which is the narcissist personality disorder. However, for narcissists, professionals talk about the different types as they are individuals who have the disorder. They are not a disorder, they have a disorder. They are also on different levels. They're all toxic or will drain you, all are self-centered. Some you can limit your time around, others it needs to be no contact. Those with a lack of empathy are not to be trusted, and they can be dangerous as they simply do not care. We all have narcissism within us, and there could be times when you've looked back and done something that is narcissistic, but it doesn't mean you have the disorder, especially if you can reflect on your own behaviour. There is also positive as well as negative narcissism. Narcissism can drive people to achieve, but it's when it drives people to achieve those people that exploit people along the way. That's toxic narcissism. Those that help people along the way, or once they get to where they need to be, turn back and pull other people up. That's healthy narcissism. So those that have got negative narcissism, that are not a narcissist, that keep going down that negative path, will often get worse with age. And if they are not on the disorder, if they're not on the spectrum, if they don't have the disorder, those with self-awareness will recognise their behaviour at some point, and emotions like empathy, regret, remorse and guilt will kick in, which most often stops people from hurting others in the first place. Or if they do, they are self-aware enough not to do it again and to learn from the mistakes. Toxic people, those on the disorder, look for others to blame to escape accountability. They have little to no self-awareness, and they hit the repeat button, often getting worse as they blame others for their behaviour. The malignant narcissist possibly is the most dangerous and harmful narcissist there is. Experts see very little difference between a psychopath and a malignant narcissist. Some say the malignant narcissist is a psychopath with full awareness as to what they are doing. These are the ones you need to be exceptionally cautious of, and safely, with all narcissists, you need to safely get out, but really need to make sure you're safe with these. Safely get far, far away from them and make sure that they can never find you or get hold of you. All narcissists can be dangerous, yet malignant ones do take it to the next level. They are a true psychopath, if not worse. Like most narcissists, they have that lack in empathy. They will commit multiple crimes, multiple inhumane crimes without a care, including violent crimes, sexual offences, and they often have little remorse for doing so, if not no remorse for doing so. Psychologists suggest that malignant narcissism is an extreme mix of the narcissist personality disorder with other disorders, such as antisocial personality disorder, sadism, aggression, paranoia. The difference between the narcissist personality disorder and the malignant narcissist is the malignant one most often have a mixture of combined disorders. Again, individuals, so that combination could be anything. They have the narcissist personality disorder, and the thing is, narcissistic people can have traits of other disorders. Someone who's on the narcissistic personality disorder spectrum can have things like paranoia, yet they haven't got the paranoia personality disorder. A malignant narcissist has the paranoia personality disorder. All psychopaths are narcissists, but not all narcissists are psychopaths. So a narcissist can have psychopath tendencies or traits, whereas a malignant narcissist will have or can have the psychopath personality disorder. They can also have the antisocial personality disorder. And the same, most narcissists have traits of antisocial behaviour. The malignant have the full disorder. So a few signs that you could be dealing with a malignant narcissist. Number 1, sadism. They will deliberately cause harm, suffering, pain and distress to others, often showing hatred. They enjoy seeing people, animals, anything suffer. They will knowingly inflict pain and suffering on those around them to gain control of others or to just feel powerful. This can be psychological pain or physical pain that they cause to those around them. 2, antisocial behaviour. These are pathological liars. They have an unprovoked hostility and aggression towards others. They can look for trouble, even pre-planning it. They have volatile mood swings. They cheat, steal, lie. They believe they are above the law and are extremely dangerous and toxic. 3, manipulation. These don't wait to see an opportunity to manipulate others, although they will use an opportunity to manipulate others. These actively create opportunities. They genuinely go around looking for those they can take advantage of. They plan and they plot to win at all costs to those around them. 4, paranoias. It's not that they don't trust those around them because of how they are, the things they do, the way in which they think. They are extremely suspicious of those around them and believe all others are out to get them. 5, a lack in empathy, usually none, nothing, 0. They get pleasure out of harming others. So they have a complete lack of genuine compassion. They can act empathetically if they have cognitive empathy. 6, no responsibility. Although some of the malignant narcissists can actually admit to wrongdoing, yet they will openly admit to others what they've done by telling others that the other person they harmed deserved it. So if you do get one to admit fault, they will openly say they deserved it because of this, and they will openly admit they haven't got any remorse for doing so. At other times, they will deny all knowledge as to what they have done to others. 7, entitled. Malignant narcissists have that sense of entitlement like most narcissists. They believe they are superior to others and expect to be treated that way. They believe they're entitled to do what they want, whenever they want, with whoever they want, and they believe they are above all others and are entitled to do so. 8, extremely arrogant and self-centered. They have a very fragile, super sensitive ego. They are extremely sensitive to criticism. They need to convince all others of just how special they are. 9, envy. They hate seeing others with something they haven't got or something they want, most often assuming it's down to pure luck that others have achieved. 10, superficial charm. Most narcissistic people can be charming, especially at first, as they put on that admiration face to draw people in. I'll link the video to admiration face in the description. 10, mood swings, unprovoked. I'm not on 10, am I? 11, mood swings, unprovoked. They can be extremely volatile and aggressive. 12, exploit. They will exploit all others to get their needs met with no thought or feelings as to how it affects those around them. 13, take over conversations. They can monopolise a conversation, even with a large audience, often with flying monkeys and enablers in full support, and those who don't agree with them are often too afraid to speak out for fear of consequences of what the narcissist and their enablers and flying monkeys will do to them. So, some examples of things that a malignant narcissist could do. They will retaliate to people and they will humiliate, they will degrade people. They have the potential to destroy families, workplaces, communities, and entire nations. They make a strong statement in how they are with how they dress, whichever that is to them. Some might be smart in suits, high-powered jobs with the bonuses, the homes, the cars, and the holidays to match. Some will be more like the somatic narcissist, the gym bod in the gym gear and the muscles. Some will be the tough, hard, don't mess with me look. People can look this way and they are not a narcissist. Some can be the tattoos, the reputation, whatever it is to the individual narcissist. Malignants are often big on appearance, whatever that appearance is to them. They will go to extreme means to be at the top and get the world's attention as they believe they are entitled to the world. They will go to great lengths to protect themselves. All narcissists are manipulative. Even people who don't have the narcissist personality disorder can be manipulative. The malignant narcissist, however, takes manipulation to the next level. They take it to the extreme. They, as most narcissists see in black and white, with that cognitive distortions, they gain enablers or enemies along the way, but the enemies often don't speak out. They have a complete disregard for others and simply do not care for the pain they cause those around them. Researchers say Adolf Hitler was a malignant narcissist, and look at the following he achieved, what he got others to do for him, and how many people he destroyed. They will show fake empathy to followers to protect themselves, to get followers to protect them. People will either love and respect them or genuinely fear them, and both will carry out their demands. They will get people to love them so that they can control that person through the love, or they will get people to fear them so that they can control that person through the fear. They need power and control and achieve this by coming across as a great saviour to others in the beginning. They will go all out to protect their followers as this protects themselves. They will hurt and some will murder anyone who gets in their way. They will tell you not to believe others and they are just trying to split you up within a relationship. They'll manipulate you so well that you believe them. They will do things to others that are informing you to so that you leave that other person alone, so that they can maintain power over you. They are terrifying, and they will find any means possible to end your friendship with those that are trying to help you. They will do all they can to isolate you from support. They will stop at nothing to protect what's important to them. If you escape one of these, they will most often come after you, and you need to move miles away. They are the least likely to attempt therapy due to the disorder. Like other narcissists, they do not see any fault in their actions, blaming those around them for why they do the things they do. They perceive others as turning against them, or the fact that they don't see others as having feelings, and they don't feel like others do. They see people as objects to use and abuse and discard as and when they feel, and pick back up as and when they feel, how they want, when they want. We are all individuals with different pain thresholds. So what a narcissist on the low end might do to hurt someone in lesser ways, yet you can feel the same pain as what a malignant narcissist would use. We all have different pain thresholds. We've all lived different trauma. We've all lived different experiences. And one experience to one person doesn't feel the same to another, although they are very similar and we do have the same emotions. A malignant narcissist would use sadistic means to destroy those they perceive to go against them. In a relationship, like all narcissistic relationships, they represent themselves as special, as important, worthy of the love and admiration, as they want the attention. They might talk about those that hurt them in a way to gain sympathy. They can act vulnerable, they can play the victim if needed. If they're wanting to get people to love them and care for them, they might come across as the unfortunate individual who has been hurt in the past. As they present themselves as loving, the caring victim and your saviour, we feel sorry for them. Partners will want to support them. They lie, manipulate and cheat like all other narcissists. They set it up so that you want to fight their corner and protect them. And once you are hooked, if you cross them, the psychopath comes out and they will do anything to protect themselves. They will hurt you to get their needs met. They may use others to also hurt you. Some will do anything to maintain their relationship with you. If I can pronounce his name right, Otten Krenberg, a psychoanalyst, he did some studies in the 1960s and described a malignant narcissist was more aware of their wrongdoings than a psychopath is. So how do you deal with a malignant narcissist? And the simple answer is don't. Gather as much help and support as you can, as much evidence as you can, but stay safe. And not from mutual friends. Get out safely. No one knows what length a narcissist will go to if they feel criticism or wronged by anyone. So always be careful, no matter what type of narcissist you're dealing with. With a malignant, never let them know that you are leaving. And I say with all of them, don't let you know when you're leaving. That is when you hit the danger zone. Do not let them know you are leaving. Just get out safely. So 1, seek help and support in leaving. If you suspect you're dealing with a malignant narcissist, be careful of the support you go to. 2, remember they will not change. They do not have the self-awareness to change. It is who they are. Don't try to change them for who you want them to be or who they said they would be. Accepting who they are and understanding that you deserve better. 3, have healthy fear of them. So respect what they are capable of and keep yourself safe. Yes, people need bringing to justice, but you must be careful around them. So have a healthy fear. Don't have a fear that stops you living your life, but respect how dangerous they can be. 4, they see in extreme black and white, and you will not win an argument or a disagreement with these people. They genuinely believe they are right and only you are wrong, you will become the enemy. With their paranoia, they will see this as you going against them and they will seek to destroy you. Let them think they are right and leave them be. 5, again, get support. Do not be embarrassed about what you have been through. You are far from alone. Seeking support and talking to those who understand helps piece reality back together. Know all those doubts, feelings, thoughts were real, that the reality you lived was real. Validation that how you feel is normal. Others do and have felt the same way and have been through very similar experiences. Even those not dealing with a malignant narcissist have been hurt by a narcissist, those that have been around those on the disorder. Getting emotional support is a must. Do not isolate yourself. Yes, most of us like to go into hermit mode now and again, and that's okay, but don't stay stuck in hermit mode and don't stay isolated. 7, do not confront them. I am all for justice. However, your safety comes first. Don't ever give up on yourself. There is always hope. There is always a way. And when good people come together, great things start to happen. I shall add in the description the links to the online courses that I have available. The link to BetterHelp, who I've partnered up with because I'm full on one-to-one coaching at the moment. I shall also add the link to cognitive distortions. My brain's not working this morning, sorry. I shall add the link to cognitive distortions, which explains more about a narcissist thinking, and cognitive dissonance, which explains more about what happens to us within a narcissistic relationship, in the description box. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.